There's a lot of land out on Easter Island that is unexplored to us because it is private. It is logging land and no one's really allowed in there. Well, we found a workaround. We have permits. We have walking permits for hundreds and thousands of acres that we've never explored before. So it's time to start exploring it. Nico and I decided to go explore this particular plot of private land because there have been 2 road crossings in the same area, and both times the Sasquatch was walking towards where we're going today. This is going to be interesting. We're just going to start exploring this area by walking the roads, try to find out the easiest way to get into certain areas. And besides, we've been finding most of our footprints on the road so far anyway. We're just going to keep an eye out for muddy areas that could record footprints to tell us what kind of animals are moving through the area. Look at this. This is a game highway. This isn't a one-time travel path or something. This area right here is used a lot. And a neat thing about this is that if you drew a line from where this game highway is to the location on the road where Sasquatches have been seen twice now, it's less than a quarter mile.
Wow. Yeah. That's a highway right there.
Yeah, it is.
Lots of activity.
Just in case there's a Sasquatch within earshot, we want to make a few noises, just kind of announce our presence. Besides, if we're walking around quietly and there's a Sasquatch maybe 500 yards away, it may not know we're here, or it may not have enough reason to come over and take a look. So we want to make a little bit of noise. This road keeps dropping in elevation and it's clearly going into an area where not a lot of people go. The grass is growing up over there and we're seeing increased animal sign, like this bear scat.
Big pile of bear crap right here.
Bears being in the area is a positive sign because bears are the other large omnivore, and where bears have enough to eat, Sasquatches are going to have enough to eat. It works out well. We like to see bear sign. They're an indicator species that Sasquatches could be in the area. It's not too old, is it?
Nope. Probably a couple days to a week old.
They don't have that up here.
Looks like people aren't coming down this way quite as much.
Nope. The thing about going into areas like this where people are not going and there's a road cut is that you're going to run into a lot of brambles. These are Himalayan blackberries. They are a non-native species and they're just gnarly. Big thorny thickets of stuff. And I mean, Sasquatches probably like it. There's a lot of food in here. They can hunker down in the middle of it and they're not going to be bothered by anything. But I don't particularly like it. Not looking good, is it?
But it's looking great at the same time.
Something catches our eye in the ground, and it's an impression. Something stepped here, and it caught our eye.
What do you think? Or is that... It's a pretty big area to be pushed down flat.
It is.
Can't tell if those are deer hooves or toes at the front. Like right there. 2 right there. Probably deer hooves, but...
Kicks in a little bit right there, but it is very round right there. Well, right there's a point. I think that's deer.
Now, at first glance, it looks kind of large or whatnot, but upon closer inspection, It turns out it's a composite footprint of several other prints, probably from a deer or something like that.
Now look at this tree.
Bent over.
Something got kind of rubby against that, huh? Maybe a bear or something.
Yeah. There's no antler marks. So it wasn't like a big elk or something. The top isn't twisted, it's just snapped.
It's definitely pushed over though.
Uh-huh.
Look at it for hair just in case.
Yeah. They do that.
I think if I push just a little bit that way, we can get through the rest.
Looking good?
Hold on a sec. I don't know.
It looks like we're on an animal trail right here. Yeah, it looks like maybe, I can't really tell. If we get just past these trees, we might be in a bit of a good spot.
Maybe go through here.
You find a roundabout?
Kinda. It is pretty open over there, isn't it?
Yeah. More open in this spot. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's water over there. Gotta go look at that.
Lo and behold, there's a pond down here, and where there's water, there are plants, and where there are plants, there are herbivores, and where there are herbivores, there are their predators.
Lots of snowberry too. Right here, yeah. Don't know why all the berries are still here, none of the leaves, but
Walked right through it all, didn't even notice. Oh, it's pretty milky looking.
well, we made it to the cliff.
Yeah, not really an exposed.
This cliff over here is going to give a great opportunity for things like sasquatches or mountain lions or anything else to be watching for their food items grazing around the pond on these fresh green nibblies that are coming up everywhere. This is a good opportunity.
There's what?
A little animal trail coming right down to the water. It diverges right here.
From right here where we're standing, we're only about a half mile from that location where that game highway was. And you know, we could go all the way back around, but that's like another mile, mile and a half back there uphill and everything. But we could go up that cliff. If we go up that cliff, well, we'll be there a lot faster. It may be a little tough, but it will be an adventure. To even get to the base of the cliff, we have to go up this narrow valley that is overgrown with brambles, with this Himalayan blackberry, and also the native variety as well, which also has a lot of thorns on it. This is not going to be a pleasant walk.
Yeah, what sucks is you can't use your hands either because this is all brambles, you know?
It is steep, it is thick, it is thorny. This is nasty.
right under the fingernail. It's good to be reminded I'm not as young as I used to be.
It seems that my 28-year-old friend is also kind of an old man. That makes me feel good. Maybe I'm younger than I think. This is a steep climb, man. I mean, before we're buried in brambles and it was pretty steep, but this is even steeper. And there's still brambles, so at least Nico gets to put his knife to use.
Good enough. Now the little bits are grabbing me. Can't make it easy. Whew. Oh, don't step there, there's a slippery log. Oh yeah.
What you got again?
Bear print.
Bear print.
That is cool. Look at that. There's a bear print right there. We are not the only thing to be using this cliff as a quick way up and down. That bear was here recently as well. That's a pretty fresh print.
Up this thing, huh?
Yeah.
I thought that looked like a bear trail earlier.
Look at that.
Oh yeah, right there, huh? That's a good shot here. You can see with the light and everything.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Cool.
That's a good one. Move away, bear.
When we take everything into account, those two road crossings are a strong indicator that Sasquatches move through this area. And then finding deer sign and bear sign, fresh bear sign at that, well, that's really encouraging. We're definitely going to come back to this spot to check it out more in the future. And we have a lot more land to explore all throughout Easter Island. So thank you for being members of the North American Bigfoot Center. I hope you're enjoying our exploration trips like this and the content that we provide. We appreciate everything you do for us.